University, your ultimate destination for personal finance and wealth creation. If you are coming across my YouTube channel for the first time, my name is Oliver Dibila. On this very particular YouTube channel, I'm dedicated to giving you values on personal development, financial education, and how to become successful and maximize every opportunity to become the better version of yourself. If this is what you are looking for, kindly hit that subscription button, turn on the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you'll be first to be notified so that you can get the value we intend to share with you in this very particular video. Thank you as you do that. Let's dive into the matter of the day. Today we are diving into the realm of cash flow, the lifeblood of financial success. Join me today as I explore practical strategies, insightful tips, and actionable steps that will empower you on your journey of creating a sustainable cash flow for yourself. Kindly watch this video to the end because I'm going to be touching every dimensions of life in which we work to be able to earn cash to ourselves and how we are going to create a cash flow for yourself for you to be able to build wealth over time. What is cash flow? Cash flow is the movement of money in and out of a business or an individual pocket. Cash flow is the lifeblood of financial success. It encompasses of how you generate income and how the income goes out of you. Encompassing of your income, your expenses, and your investment. It therefore means that in general, cash blood is the lifeblood of every individual. As we have all know that cash is king, so it therefore means that cash is king in our life. Whatsoever we do, if we run out of cash, we are out of life entirely, because money is not everything. But I can tell you that money is next to oxygen. No matter what we do in life today, we require money for us to be able to survive. So managing cash flow is a key for becoming successful in life in the financial sector. If you want to become successful, you must manage the cash that comes into you. So you must be able to control the cash that comes into you, how you can sustain it, and how you can multiply it, and how the money also goes out of you. So cash flow, simply put, is a system and structure in which I put in place to be able to work for me and produce cash for me, even if I'm not there. So cash flow simply means me putting system and structures that will be generating cash for me, even though I'm not there. So if you're a person and you want to become successful financially, if you're not able to build a system that can produce cash for you while you are asleep, there are tendencies that you die poor, and there are tendencies that you can never achieve your goals in life. Because whether you like it or not, everybody needs money to survive. But the problem is, if you want to become successful and you want to become wealthy, you must be able to build a system that can produce money for you even while you sleep. The richest people on earth build network while everyone else is trained to look for work. You see that most of the people who are successful in life, most of them don't work. They try to build a system that can create wealth, that can create money for them over time without working. Why? Because they understand that if this system is in place and if this system is there working for them, they don't have to work for money to come. And this is what I tell business people most of the time. You can't say that you have business because every day your business is giving you money. 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000. How I will know that you have business is if you travel, if you're not there, if they remove you from that particular business in time, can the business still be producing money? If you are being removed from a particular business and that business cannot produce money, it means you have not yet built it. So therefore, it means that if you want to build wealth and you want to achieve the lifestyle that you ever desire in life, you must come into a place whereby you have systems and structures in place that are generating money for you, even without a single effort of yours in time. It does not matter what you do to make money. It does not matter whether you're working on somebody to make money. But the question you need to ask yourself is, are you building a system that can start generating money for you whether you are not working? That's the question. So you must come into a place whereby you have a system that are working for you to be able to make money. If you check the richest people today, if you check the rich people today, you find out that none of them operate one single income source. They have multiple streams of income. In fact, as a matter of fact, an average millionaire have an average 7 income ways that he makes every single month. So if an average millionaire have 7 income ways, if you also want to build the life of your dream, that means there's a need for you to put the habit of building cash flow sources into your life so that you can have cash coming into you in a different way. I tell people this all the time. The richest people on earth build network while everyone else is trained to go and look for work. So the question here is this. In life, you can either become wealthy or you end up your life working for the rich. So it's your choice. So if you want to become wealthy, you must build a system and structures in place that can start to produce money for you even while you are asleep. And that is the main focus of this very particular tutorial today. So I bet you, if you sit on this very particular subject to the end, you can never regret it. Kindly carry your pen and paper, because I'm going to be exposing to you the rudiments of how people build wealth and how people also become poor over the years. That is what we call cash flow quadrant today. Let's dive in. And then the I here stand for investors. Now, if you are here listening to me, everybody on earth is making money. If you are making money outside this 4 points here, that means you are making money illegally. But no matter what you do in life, you are inside here. If it is legal, you are making money legally, you are inside this quadrant. But if you are making money illegally, you are out of this quadrant. So as I'm talking to you right now, I believe you know where you belong to. It's either you are working under somebody, it's either you have your own handwork, your own skills, or it's either you own a big business, or either you are an investor. So no matter which way you are making your money, it's all in this quadrant. Now let me differentiate between these two categories of people. This A part here now, we have 95% of people here. These people, we have 95. And these people now, here now, they are the poor zone. The reason why these people are poor here, because most of them depend on their credentials. And apart from that, these people here now, they are hardworking. They are hardworking, but most of the time they are not smart working, and they don't network. Then these people here now, they work for system. These people here now work from the first time they started working till they die. You can see it here now. They are 95%. Most of the people on earth today, they are on this part. They are either employee or they are self-employed, and they are poor zone, because no matter how you work, you can't wealthy by only earning a salary. Nobody have ever become successful as a salary earner, and nobody can also become successful as a salary earner unless you have built some streams of income that's giving you money aside your salary. Then number two, we have self-employed. That's why these people are here. Now, most of these people here now, they have credentials, and most of them believe only in their credentials. They have gone to school, they have the credentials, and they believe in their credentials to make them who they want to become in life. But I stand here to tell you today that you need more than academic qualification for you to become successful and build wealth over time. Then they are hardworking. Yes, you need to work hard for you to become successful. But no, you need to work hard, work smart, and also network for you to become successful in life. Now, these people here now, they work for system. Instead of these people focusing on building systems that gives money, they wait and they work for the system that is producing money. But the people that own the system are the people that are here. Then these people now, they believe in working under somebody, most of them. And that's why they work under somebody from the first time they started working till they retire them when they are old and they no longer have strength to go and do other things to make money. And because they have no streams of income that can help them to build wealth over time, they end up becoming poor at the end of the day. Why? Because this quadrant is not meant for you to be able to become successful. As a matter of fact, most of the people that work here, they are built to come and work for the system owned by these people. On the big part now, we only have 5% of people in the world. Now these people here now, we call them the successful zone or the wealthy zone. These people here now, they believe in their potentials. They have credentials, but most of them believe in their potentials, what they have inside of them, God-given ability that they have inside of them, that they can be able to use to become the better version of themselves. Despite their credentials, they believe that they have something inside of them to offer this world, to be able to make a big difference in life and become the better version of themselves. So they believe in building their potential and becoming that which they are sent to become on earth. And then these people here, they work hard, they work smart, and then they also network. A lot of people have heard this before. Say rich people are lazy people. Yes, they have money, so they are lazy. They are always looking for how to work to make that thing become easy, either by working smart or networking to make sure that they get that thing in an easy way. But this one always believe in hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work. No, you need to work hard, work smart, and network if you really want to build a system. Then these people here now, they build system. They build system. Mark this word: system and network. They build system. While this one, they work for the system built by these people. Now these people can take 5 years, 15 years, or 20 years to build that system. Now when they take 5 years, some people 5 years, some people 10 years, some people 15 years, some people 20 years to build a system. But once the system is built, these people continue to make money for the rest of their life. Why? Because the system never dies. So this is how cash flow works. So as I'm explaining this now, I want you to kindly look at me and tell me where you are yourself. Either you are here, you are here, you are here. If you are here, it's not a problem, because most certainly all of us start from here in life. But the question I want to ask you today is, do you want to remain here or you want to move here? So I'm going to explain to us how we are going to create cash flow in this different segment of life. But the truth of the matter is, you need to make a change of mind to cross this border here and come to the B side. It's going to take you time, it's going to take a lot of effort, it's going to take a lot of sacrifices for you to cross. But if you're able to cross it, congratulations. In your lineage, no one again can work for money. Now let me start with this employee. Who is an employee? An employee is someone working under somebody that has a job and is collecting salary. And then you also have a boss. Look at it here now. All of us most certainly start as an employee. Let me tell you the reason why you can't make it as an employee. Because number one, you are working under somebody. Now you have a job. The word job here means just over broke. Just over broke or journey of borrowers. Because no matter how much they pay you in this particular place, you find out that your expenditure will always rise to meet income. So for you to be able to live a life that is far above your expense level, you need to be here. No matter how hard you work here, your expenditure will always rise to meet your income. But for you to be able to beat your expenses, you need to be here. That is it. If they employ you today and they pay you 50,000 for the first time, the money seems good. But over time, you find out that same money that you feel that is okay, you find out that at the end of the day, the money still cannot do anything. So what you need is what can take care of your expenses. And what can do that is system. It's not the job, it's not the salary you are collecting. So the salary job here means journey of borrowers. The salary they are paying you is nothing. This salary means something always low and reduces you. Something always low and reduces you. Salary reduces your thinking. If you have a big dream and you're collecting 50,000 naira, If you don't work hard on pursuing your dream will reduce the amount of salary you're collecting. Why? Because this is the money that determines your life entirely. All your life will be planned on this 50,000. Why? Because that is the money that comes into you. So if you build if you become comfortable with salary over time, you won't be able to build well. So it's not the best place to stay. Why? Because all your income will come down here. How many of us like to eat some things, but because of our salary, we can't do that? Yes, because this determines the kind of food you eat, the kind of clothes you wear, the kind of places you go to eat. There are places that you enter to feed just one sitting. This 50,000 naira is gone. So your entire month salary is one man worth meal in a day. That means we need to work hard. So salary here means something always low and reduces you. So it will reduce your dream and reduce your thinking and reduce everything about your life. But if you want to think bigger, you must work for some time and go after your potential and go after what? Building system. Then this boss here means busy over someone's success. If you continue working under your boss, I want to tell you that you are busy over someone's success, not your own success. Because as a matter of fact, the system is built not to make you to become successful, but to make the owner become successful. And who is working for the system? It is you. So you find out that all your effort that you're putting in is to make the system become successful, of which you are not the owner of the system. And that is why if you're always working under somebody and your goal is to work for under somebody for the rest of your life, you can never make it and become financially successful and achieve your dream. Why? Because you end up whole of your life working for another person's success. At the end of the day, when you get to, they will retire you and employ a new vibrant person that can continue the work. One major thing that can stop you from building wealth as this person here is this. Your job steals three things from you. Number one, your time. Number two, your choice. Number three, your freedom. Your job take away your time, your choice, and your freedom. Most of the people that work and earn good money, you find out that they don't have time. Yes, they don't have time. Most of them, they don't have time. They are working 7 days in a week. They don't have time to spend with their children, and that's the worst thing that can happen to every man. So number one, most of them don't have time. Some don't have choice. And some don't have freedom. So if these three things are taken away from your life for complete 30 years, man, you're not living life, you're just existing. You're not pursuing your dream, you're pursuing another person's dream. That is this. After your boss taking these three things from you, he'll give you three things in return. Number one, 3 R's that you must face. Number one is resign. Number two is retrench. And then number 3 is retire. Whether you like it or not, as you work under somebody, the day is coming, you resign. If you resign, congratulations for you. Why? Because it means you want more out of life. Number 2, situations and circumstances can happen that can make your job to sack you. And then number 3, you get to retire at the end of the day. So if you have no build system that can start giving you money aside your job in the first place, you find out that at the end of the day you get retired and you wonder why you have not yet achieved so much in life. Because really, job was not built to make you to become successful financially. That is what it is. But the question now is, how can you build wealth as a salary earner? How can you build cash flow as a salary earner? Is this. When salary comes into your life, you need to do what we call 50, 30, 20 principle. This is what you need to do. Whenever money comes into your life, the first thing you need to do, this one will take care of your basic needs. Then this one here now will take care of your luxury needs. The things you need, maybe holidays and other things that you just need to spare your life. Just need to move around, do other things. This one will take care of your wants. Then this particular 20% here now becomes your investment. So it therefore means that if you keep saving 20% of your salary, and over a year, you are able to gather something substantial, you can start investing in real estate. You can start investing in transportation. You can start investing in agriculture. You can start investing in other businesses that can be bringing money for you aside your job. Now let's assume you are investing in real estate, and every 5 years you are able to build one house. You are able to buy one house for yourself. And let's assume you work for, let's say, 30 years. And every 5 years you are able to build one house. It therefore means that, at least with this one now, it therefore means that you'll be able to have 6 houses at the age of 60. By the age of 60, you're able to have 6 houses for yourself. Now, if these 6 houses that you have for yourself, that other people are paying money to you, it has become another channel for you. So you can see you can retire, but you still have system that can be giving you money. That is what we call cash flow. So it therefore means that if you start work now, by 5 years you should be able to get one property. And by the time that time one property is giving you money and your job is also giving you money, you can use that same money again to go and buy share. You see, property is there, your job is there, and share is also giving you money. So you're making money from 3 different places. At all, everybody needs to start making money from 4 different places. 4 different places. At least 4 different places. So number 1, if you can buy property or you can invest in buying land, that's 1. Number 2, you can start buying shares from Apple, from Amazon, and other big company. You can start buying shares from there. From there, you can invest in agriculture and then see your salary. Now, once all this now begin to work for you, when you start working within 5 to 10 years, if you are able to build this system, you find out that within 10 years, you could have come into a place whereby money is no longer your problem. Why? Because this one is giving you, even if this one is giving you 500,000 in a month, in a year, I mean, it's giving 500,000 in a month. Real estate appreciates both in capital and both in property, both in capital and both in rentals. So here now, this one begins to appreciate. This one appreciates 500,000. This one here also appreciates maybe $250. This one here you make at least 1 million naira in a month. Then this one again in a year, 1 million naira in a year. Then this one again you are making about let's say 500,000 in a month. You find out that at the end of every year, you're almost having like 5 million naira in your account that is there. Why? You're making money from multiple streams of income. Now that is how you're going to create cash flow as a salary earner. But if you only based on working for salary, because I know not everybody will become a business owner and not everybody will become an investor. But as a career person, this is a system in which you can build wealth over time. So that you'll be able to relax and rest at the end of the day and have a system working for you in order for you to build wealth and come into a place of financial abundance. Let's go to number. Different from this one, and at some point is somehow difficult than this one, than employee. Now when you are self-employed owner, there is just a little thing you need to do to be able to move from becoming a self-employee to a big business owner. All of us, our goal in life is to come into a place where we are investors and we are big business owners, whereby we have investment, that money is working for us and we're no longer doing anything, or we're focusing on what we want more out of life, taking time and other things, but we still have system in the place whereby we are making money. That is the goal. So that is why when you are here, you must know that the goal is not just to be making money monthly. The goal is to come into a place whereby you have a system and structures that are giving you money, that even if you stop working, that money can be coming to you. What is wealth? Wealth is defined as number of days you can last without working. I come again. Wealth is defined as number of days you can last without working. Let's assume you have 100,000 naira in your account, and then your whole expenses every single to this shop to come and work, you won't make money. So between you and the shop, who is giving somebody money? The shop is giving you money, so the shop becomes your boss. That's why some people just say, I have a shop, I'm selling, so I have a business. You are here, you don't have a business. The question now here is that if you are not in this shop, can this shop be producing money? When you start saying that you have a business is when you are not there for complete 30 days and the business is still giving you money and the business does not crash. That is when you have business. And as an average big business owner, you need to have at least 500 workers and above. That is when you come into a place of financial stability. You know that the system cannot just crash anyhow. You know that yes, you have 500 people working under your system. That is when you know that you have a stable system. So this person here, now number one, competition will catch up with you. Number two, government policy will catch up with you. Number three, this shop here now will become your boss because the shop determines how much you collect every single month. So for you to be able to build well as a what? As a self-employed owner, whatever skill you do, whether you're a fashion designer, whether you're into any skill at all, what you need to do is to build system now in that thing. Is to begin to build system around that thing that it can help you to be able to scale it and expand so that this particular self-employed work you are doing can become a business. Because most of self-employed, you are just a sole proprietor, it's not a business. So for you to be able to build well under here, you need to scale it, you need to build that thing to become a business. Let me use this particular example. Let's assume here now you are a barber. You barb. In that shop you are barbing. How many clippers do you have that you are barbing? It could be only 2. One person here. It could be only 2 clippers. One person here, one person here. Now, for you to be able to expand this to become a cash flow system for you, this is what you need to do. You need to go and get extra clippers and then make this your shop a very big, large shop so that at least you have like 8 to 10 people working in this shop. And then you have a system that you have to be collecting money from each of these barber. Or you can tell them everybody should barb, but at least in a week you need like 5,000 naira from each person. That is the goal. Now, if 8 people in a shop are giving you 5,000 every week, that means every week you are making 40k. If you are making 40k. Now, by the time you start making 40k every single week, in 1 month, that means you'll be making at least 160. If you make this 160 every month for 1 year, this 160 here now will have grown and given you about 1.something million. Then you can use that to go and establish another stylish shop somewhere and get these other people working for you. Now you find out that in that particular shop, you're no longer working, but you're rather now building the system that other people are working and producing money for you. Now when you have another shop somewhere in an exotic place that you also have 8 people that are also working there and giving you money every single week, you find out that you're making 160 here, 160 that place. That means you're making about what? 300 something in 1 month. When you do that over 5 years, you find out that you have about 5 shops that are giving you 160 every single month. If 160 you are making it every single month from 5 different places, you are in good money. From there now you can take that money every, maybe let's say 6 months or 1 year, you can take that money to go out and establish something different. You can put that money in agriculture, you can put that money in real estate, you can put that money in buying shares, you can put that money in another thing. Now you go from becoming a self-employed to the owner of a system. So you see, in that very particular place, this thing has become a system that's making money. These people are working, they're making their own money, but they are giving you a share of the money every single time. But one thing with these people is, I don't want anybody to work. I'm the only person that want to work. The question now is, if you have a contract to go and barb in the constituency of your state, can you be able to do it? No. But with these people here now, you can attend to more people that come every single day. So it determines the kind of money you make every single day. Why? Because plenty people can serve plenty people at the same time and you make good money. But if you only want to just depend on only your effort, how much can your effort give you in a day? It can't give you much amount of money. That is why you need to build system. So by the time you build here, if you do this over 5 years, you bury yourself, you discipline yourself from spending money. And you do this over 5 years, you're able to have 5 different shops that's giving you 160 every single month. You find out that in 1 month, you'll be making 1 point something million. You can take that money, invest in agriculture. You can take that money, invest in real estate. You can take that money, invest in shares. You can take that money and do something. If you do that for 10 years, you come into a place whereby you no longer work for money, but you have system in place that's giving you money. People will be wondering, how is he doing it? He doesn't have credential, but he has common sense. That is what self-employed owners need to do. So no matter what you are starting today, you must look for a way to scale that thing. You must look for a way to build a system that's on for that thing. So that you can be the owner of the system, not you working for the system. That is how a self-employee can build well over time.